Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the latest edition of Bearded Fishing Chats. Folks, I hope everybody's doing well. This is going to be a potentially entertaining night tonight and a potentially educating night, depending on how you take it. Guys, welcome in as always. It's Friday night and it's the weekend. It is officially here, you guys. As always, welcome in to Bearded Fishing Chats. Good to see you all tonight. Thank you to all that are watching live with me on Facebook this evening. Good to see all of you guys here. Hope everybody is doing excellent tonight. We'll give people a few minutes to get into the chat here real quick. And tonight, you guys, we're going to talk about how charisma and humor sell. And it doesn't matter if you're involved in fishing, real estate, whatever your business is. But for the sake of this, we'll talk about fishing tonight and how this sells. So everybody, like I said, we'll give everybody a chance to make their way into the chat. See, I had a few people come in here. David Cameron, hey, man, hope you're doing well tonight, buddy. Hey, thanks as always for watching, David. You always support my show. I appreciate seeing you here. Thank you so much, man. I know it's a little bit late across the pond right now, man, but hopefully when you catch us on replay, you get to enjoy it, man. And like I said, buddy, always good to hear from you. Thank you for supporting my show. I always appreciate it. And my wonderful fiance is in the chat. How's it going, babe? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're not working too hard out there. All right. Like I said, folks, we'll give people a few minutes to get in. We'll get tonight's presentation rolling here. Got a potentially funny one for you tonight, folks. We're definitely going to show you guys how humor and charisma sells. And it really does, you guys. And I can tell you something. That's one thing that I'm going to try to incorporate in this channel. If you guys have not seen my shorts yet, go and check out my shorts. I add a lot of humor into the reaction videos that I'm doing. And in fact, you'll see what I mean tonight as far as that goes. But let's get right into it, actually, you guys. All right, so Matt Robertson, well-known tournament fisherman. Mike Iaconelli, same thing, tournament fisherman. If you know anything about fishing, you guys, you know about those two names. But even bigger, you guys, is my main man, Billy Dance. Bill Dance, ladies and gentlemen. My main man, Bill Dance. One of the funniest, most entertaining fishing shows of all time. It's a really old school one. But I'm going to prove to you guys how one of Bill Dance's marketing tactics and something of how he brands himself is humor. And he uses humor with his bloopers that he does mostly towards the end of his shows. I kind of feel like, or I don't actually recall if he did it at the end of his shows, but the reality is he's got a YouTube channel that's full of his fishing bloopers on here. And this is going to show you exactly what I'm talking about when I mean that humor makes you memorable. It makes people talk about you, and it makes people come back and watch your show, you guys. So if you have a fishing channel, for example, if you react to funny videos and you add your own humor into it, you guys, people love that. People remember you for that. People talk about you for that. It's all about attention, and it's no different when it comes to the fishing game. So you guys, let's check this out. Let's check out this this funny Bill Dance video here that I'm going to show you guys. And this is just a classic example of what I'm talking about. Humor sells, you guys. Humor sells, and people love it. You know, people like somebody who's genuine. They like somebody who's funny. So let me just open this up here, and I'm going to show you guys here what my main man Billy Dance does, you guys. Billy Dance, just an absolute legend of the game. How does that man do it? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. How does that man do it? All right, so let's take a look here. Let's see if I can find my main man Billy D. Let me know if you guys can see that here. Let me know if you guys can see that here. Pop up on the screen here. All right. I'll play you guys the video here. All right. Now wait for it, folks. He's coming. It's coming. Wait for it. Wait. Oh! Oh, folks. There he goes. There he goes, folks.
I forgot to pull up troll mode.
Yeah, he did.
Wait a minute. Oh, good night. Look here.
Yep.
Well,
All right, folks. You know what?
wait a minute.
Bill Dance crashed harder than the stock market, you guys. On that clip, you guys, Bill Dance crashed harder than the stock market. And I'll tell you what, there's no way that you cannot find that funny. There's absolutely no way you can't find that funny. If you don't find that funny, you get no sense of humor. So the reality is that even though Bill Dance has got fishing videos of massive bass, and he always seems to catch them. Every damn episode, that guy catches them. He always has massive bass on his line. But the reality is, if you're not a huge fishing fan, the one thing you can say is that Bill Dance is a hell of a funny guy. He's a funny guy. Now, I know that first one was great, but I'm going to show you guys a second clip of my main man, Billy D here. Again, except his cameraman takes a dive in the water. But again, you guys, this is the type of thing where if you have a YouTube channel, a business, or anything else, you guys, humor sells. Think of all the crappy car commercials out there from back in the day where they use the cheesiest lines. One that comes to mind is Bob Rohrman out there in Indiana, I think he is. Everybody makes fun of him, but everybody remembers him. So that's the thing, you guys. When you're building a brand, the reality is that it's all about gaining attention and getting people to talk about you. All right, so without further ado, let's play another clip of my main man, Billy D here. You know what, you guys? It's always a privilege with that man. Always a privilege to see how he does it. Give me 1 second, you guys. My internet's a tad slow tonight, but let's see here. Let's see here. Hopefully, Mr. Putin or Kim Jong-un isn't hacking my computer or anything. Probably not, though. Probably not, though. Probably not, though. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Got to find this here. All right. Be patient with me, you guys. It's coming. I promise. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Wait for it. It's coming. Oh! There it is, you guys. There it is, you guys. Billy D's cameraman fell faster than the stock market, disappeared faster than a Bernie Madoff mutual fund, you guys. Just absolutely incredible. How does he do it? How does he do it? But again, you know, if you're not really into fishing, and if that's not really your thing, and if you see that, you're going to tune in to Bill Dance's channel, and you're going to watch all of his bloopers because you find that funny, and then you'll probably tell your friends about it, and they'll tell their friends, and so on and so forth. So you guys, Bill Dance is a great example of how humor really builds your brand. Humor is what keeps you relevant and talking and in people's minds. You know, people love humor. There's nobody out there who doesn't. So wanted to give that example. So another thing I can tell you too, you guys, is charisma is another thing that is going to get you known. Now, you look at people who have charisma, people who demand attention, people who, again, sort of like humor, people are always talking about you. So if you have a fishing channel, and I know I'm just the new guy in the block right now, I get a very small following, but I can tell you one thing. The shorts I've posted where I've reacted to funny videos of people have gotten me nearly half my subscribers, I would say. So people definitely love humor. They love humor, and I plan to incorporate that more in my videos. But speaking of Bill Dance, and Bill is a good man, hilarious, and Bill is a good man. Yes, Billy D, a national treasure. So, all right. So as far as charisma goes in humor, this next guy that I'm going to tell you about, Matt Robertson, is a very good example of what humor and charisma will get you in the big scheme of things. So you guys, let's go ahead and check out this Matt Robertson video. So for those that don't know, you guys, Matt Robertson is a bass angler. He's a tournament angler. But you guys, check this out. When he goes to weigh in his fish at the fishing tournament, guess what he does? This damn guy acts like he's a mix of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Ric Flair, for those of you who don't like professional wrestling. All right, here we go. So this is where, again, if you don't like fishing, it doesn't matter regardless of it. You will still remember this guy by this entrance. So again, let's go to my Wi-Fi here. And here we will find Matt Robertson. All right. And here we go. Let's get him going. Play it for you guys. All right. Look at this guy. One more time for the cameras. Now, guys, this is a tournament fisherman, you guys. This is a tournament fisherman making his entrance like he's going to a professional wrestling event. You know what I mean? So, as you can see here, he knows what's up. He knows the game. Let me get this off here. All right. So, again, he knows the game, you guys. He knows how to play the game of entertaining. I am not sure who this is, but hey, I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope he goes see a doctor, and I hope that that situation gets resolved. Very sorry to hear that, whoever you are. But please make sure to subscribe to the channel. And, of course, thank you for being here. Hey, I did say this was going to be a humor night. So, in any event, all right. So, guys, and bear with me when it comes to sharing clips. I'm still very new to this. But the reality is, what I'm trying to tell you guys is it does not matter what type of brand that you have, but especially if you're a content creator on YouTube, you are either entertaining people, you're reacting to people, you're educating people. It doesn't matter. It's always good to have an element of humor because people are going to remember that, and people are going to remember instances like this. Now, you guys, I'd be remiss and I would be highly regretful. I'd be highly regretful if for some reason I did not mention Mike Iaconelli. You guys, Mike Iaconelli is a fisherman from New Jersey, another tournament bass fisherman. And this guy is known to yell and shout and everything else under the sun when he catches a fish in the Bassmaster tournaments. So the reality is that people know him because of that. He's a great fisherman, but more than that, get this, you guys. He fished in a damn sewer in Philadelphia. All right, and I'm going to show you this here. And again, you guys, bear with me in my screen sharing. I'm a little bit new to this stuff here, so down the line, I'll keep getting better at this. But I just want to keep this up for the entertainment value here, you guys. So let's go ahead and do this. So, all right. I'm going to show you guys this. Now, this is pretty insane here. So bear with me again. Check this out. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what he has in store for us. Now look at this guy. He's fishing in a damn sewer. There it is. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. How does he do it? He catches it out of a damn sewer. Unbelievable. But the reality is that if you see that, you are never going to forget that in a million years. You're going to remember that. And down the line, when you know about Mike Iaconelli, you're going to say, hey, I know that guy. That guy caught a fish in a sewer in Philadelphia. Now, who knows if that was staged or not? Who knows? Tough to tell. But the reality is the theatrics helped out his brand. The theatrics helped out what he wanted to do when it came to that. And he wanted to get attention. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to get attention. So with that in mind, you guys, give me 1 second here. I got to check something here real quick. All right. So, what was I? Where was I? All right. So, but what I'm going to tell you guys tonight is this. When you're approaching brands, and like I said, I'm going to keep this nice and short and sweet tonight. Keep it to about 15 minutes here, 15, 20 minutes. I don't have a whole lot of time tonight, but I just figured I would give you guys that little bit of wisdom that when you are fishing and you're filming a fishing video and you're out there fishing, sometimes people get way too serious about it. and they take themselves way too seriously. And even if you're out there having a bad day in the water, if you're out there having a bad day in the water, film yourself doing funny stuff fishing. Believe me, people absolutely love it. And plus the fact, when you add humor and charisma to your commercials, to your YouTube channel, to your reaction channel, it doesn't matter what it is, you guys. People are going to find you authentic, especially if you speak your mind. That's a whole other thing too, you guys. You always have to speak your mind and be yourself authentically. Like I said, Mike Iaconelli. Mike Iaconelli is definitely the type of guy who, like I said, he speaks his mind when he's out there on the boat. He lets you know how he's feeling. He lets you know how jazzed up he is about being out there in the water. If you look at Matt Robertson, you guys, Matt Robertson, like I showed you in the video, Matt Robertson is just that guy who makes that Ric Flair type of entrance, that Stone Cold Steve Austin entrance, and he's that guy out there that is catching views because of it. And of course, if you look at my main man, Billy Dance, we talk about Billy Dance. If you look at my main man, Billy Dance, yeah, people can talk about the big bass he caught, everything in between, but the reality is a lot of people will remember those fishing bloopers forever. Mark my word about that. So you guys, a couple of things. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I have a very special podcast guest coming on the 29th. I cannot say who it is just yet, but I have a very, very, very special guest coming on. Looking forward to it, you guys. This guy is a tremendous fisherman. You're going to get value out of his tips that he's going to give you guys. He's an excellent content creator and seems like, from what I know, to be a really cool guy too at the same time. So with that in mind, stay tuned for that. And guys, I'm also posting a lot of content on my Instagram page these days. I've had a lot of really good luck here on Instagram lately. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. And make sure you follow me on TikTok as well. I'm on TikTok. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Hope you all have a great rest of the evening. And again, if you have not yet done so, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button for me. And thank you guys, as always, for tuning in tonight.